Hello everyone, welcome to Manga Goblin. I'm Trix of course, and today we're going to look at another manhwa, another webcomic, and this is by Toonga on Kakaopage, serialized in Kakaopage. It is 20 chapters long, and it's called If You Lay a Hand on My Brother, You're All Dead. Alright, so first thing, we're just going to talk a little bit about it. This review is going to be a little bit different than my normal reviews, because this is a time warp basically thing. With you have this character that's isekai, of course. It's an Otome isekai. Yeah, I tend to read a lot of them recently, simply because they're funny, and this one is no exception. It's really funny. This one has actually made me laugh out loud a couple of times. Well, more than a couple of times. So basically what happens is you have this character called Rosalette. Rosalette is stuck in this time loop, and every time her little brother dies, she'll go back to being 16. In the beginning, she tries multiple ways of running away, learning lots of magic, doing various other things in order to try and keep her brother alive. At one point, she finds out why she's been isekai'd. Now, I won't spoil that, but that's quite an interesting chapter to read. It was really, really good. It was really, really good, but it wasn't something you expected. Now, when you have these isekais, you either fall into a load of tropes. You fall into the overpowered character trope. You fall into the annoying revenge fantasy trope. You fall into a lot of ones that will make you uncomfortable. None of those really are in here. There are some scenes of violence, but they're very few and far between. It's more comical. The characters themselves are really, really well done, and they have a lot of personality. I like Rosalette. I like her bodyguard, which has about like 9 brothers, which is really well done. And the little brother character, he's not in it much really, but you can see that after reincarnating so many times, after coming back to being 16, she has actually kind of like lost it to almost yandere status. Now, she doesn't love him in like a traditional sense, like in like a ancestral sense that you might get with most things like this. She just wants him to stay alive, be happy, and so she cannot, get looped back to being 16. She is an awesome character, really, because she works for everything she wants. She is really hardworking. She reincarnates multiple times to learn how to be a wizard. At one point, you're really thrown off by the appearance of a motorcycle in a Renaissance/medieval isekai thing. So you don't know where it appears. It only appears once, and you're like, what the hell? But no mention again. Also, there's a gas mask that one character wears, and like technology to produce something like that it throws you off a little bit as well. But you can ignore them to quite a bit extent, because it fits. No matter if it breaks that traditional fantasy, medieval, Renaissance-ish European dynamic, it does it in such a way that it will just make you laugh, and just, you're taken along a roller coaster of multiple highs, multiple jokes, multiple, twists and turns, and you don't know where it's going to come next. You don't know if it's going to be a sharp turn one way or another way. But from the chapters that I've read, it really it's really, really funny, and unless there's going to be some really bizarre dark turn later, I hope it stays on track. Now, as doesn't have 50 chapters, I can't really give it a score in my system, but I'm definitely going to give it a recommend. Now, as I said, there's only about 20 chapters out there. Most of those have been translated by now. The group that's translating it are really good, because Corona Kids, Bored Corona Kids it's called, or Bored Sea Virus Kids, should I say. Now, I could go into some spoilers for the various things that happen, but I'm not going to. I really love the character. I really love the designs. It's very, very pretty. The artwork is superb. It's written by Cheolmujangmi. Now, I'm really sorry if I've pronounced that wrong, but I believe it's also based on a novel, a web novel, but it's been serialized by Kakaopage, and as I've said, the Toonga, web artist Toonga, does a fantastic job of animation. Expressions are on point, really funny, really great story. I can't really push this one into enough people's reading lists enough. Please give it a try. Even if you really don't like your Otomes, even if you really don't like your Isekais, give it a shot. Just because it'll make you laugh, and that's all we can expect out of things recently. I'm going to be covering some more traditional mangas as we go on. I'm going to review Made in Abyss soon, but there are some problems with Made in Abyss that will make the video slightly longer than normal. Because of the certain controversies regarding Made in Abyss. So it's going to take me longer to do. That's why this one's come out first. So I do thank you everyone for taking time to watch the video today. Thank you all for your time. Do take care of yourselves, and bye bye.